You comfortable over there, Max? Laying down? Okay. Hey, everybody, how's it fucking going? Sundays with Napalm. It's a thing. Blah, blah, blah. Fucking, I am really scattered brain. Not gonna lie. Fucking, between the fucking pot and the opioids, it's kind of a fucking haze right now. So I've been promising this for the last couple of days. How did edible napalm break his fucking foot? I will tell you the story. So basically, I went for 3 days without fucking pot, and basically my pot dealer stood me up on fucking Wednesday or Thursday, and the fucking beast that I keep at bay with the fucking stick that is THC, the unyielding fucking rage, that just fucking all came bubbling to a fucking head, and out of fucking frustration, kicked the fence post. Fucking super kicked it like Shawn Michaels fucking super kicking Ric Flair or The Undertaker in their dumb fucking heads. And then I fucking like broke some of the fucking Clooney forms. So yeah, that's what happened. That was fucking my week. And don't feel sorry for me. I'm gonna say that right now. It's like, one, I should have a better fucking grip of my fucking anger, and two, like, I should have kicked the fucking fence post. Like, it just, I should have kicked like a fucking pine tree or something. There is soft wood. Like, that would have been real, You can laugh. You can laugh, Renee. So yeah, I'm gonna get some people in here because I'm like, Jesus, I don't know if I can fucking like I was fucking spacing out fucking on during the D&D game last night on a very public spanking. So I mean, relatively, Brian J, I'm doing well. And Renee, that's like, at least that's the thing. I learned a long time ago, like, don't take your anger out on living things. Like, living things have feelings and emotions and stuff. Like a fucking fence post, like, fence post is gonna be like, why are you kicking me, dude? Like, I don't deserve to be kicked. I said it in Fridays with Napalm. I need to get like a fucking heavy bag or something. Bag of sand. Bag of sand would probably be good. That'd probably toughen up my hands too. I got like, you know, it's a little gross, but I've never been one to keep fucking, everything's on the DL. Like, my hands are really soft if you get my fucking meaning. I use a lot of lotion. A lot.
Matt, isn't your Sunday
A
show supposed to just be you?
lot. Yeah, but I'm high on fucking opioids and fucking pot, so, I might walk away for 5 minutes.
I'm probably not gonna
Like I
help much with
did
that.
on the D&D game last night. So good job, Nick, for you not being drunk tonight, because oh boy, am I gonna make you up for it with
Oh, I'm gonna be
Dobu's
drunk. I'm just
probably
not
gonna
gonna be
die
as drunk.
tonight. It never ends well, like whenever
Matt,
I'm
you
on
didn't.
fucking
I think you might have misread what I wrote. I
painkillers and
said
playing.
not as drunk as last time. Like, I'm going to make it a point to be able to keep like coherent sentences a thing.
So I
Like
was
that's my
regaling
goal.
everybody with the tale of how I broke my foot, super kicking a fence post.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that.
I gotta say, one thing though, I'm gonna say this. I am glad I can still
Oh
super
God,
kick
did you wander
my
off now?
fucking
Oh,
fatness. No. Like if anything, like I'm fairly limber for a fat person. I got that going for me.
that's good.
I keep it loose, Nick. I muted right there because I was coughing.
Yeah, I know, man.
yeah, fucking healthcare. Fucking the Senate's done with that now. It's dead fully. John
That's good.
McCain found his soul again. It was great. Have you heard about it? What went down?
No.
Basically, it was like legitimately, Nick, a scene out of a fucking movie. So like John McCain goes out onto the floor to cast his fucking vote for the repeal only bill, and he pauses for a moment and he looks back at the Republicans and he puts his thumb down. And at that point, like the Democrats are like losing their shit. And the Republicans are just like really depressed.
I have no goddamn
Also, you
idea.
know what pisses me off too? What's not helping with my rage? There hasn't been really any fucking shit movies or anything out recently. Everything's been relatively good with pop culture. That's why I'm considering going to see the fucking Emoji Movie. Just to have something to hate.
What if it's good?
It's not. It was like the lowest rated reviewed film of all time until one person like bravely was like, you know what? It doesn't have violence or swear words in it. It's passable for children. Although apparently, like there are some people who are like really coming out against it because they're like, because apparently for a lot of movie critics, Nick, Emoji Movie is the final straw.
Wait, like are they shooting themselves or something
Like,
after this, or what? Like, I don't get what you mean by final straw, man.
no, they're just completely going utterly nuclear on fucking Emoji Movie, and they're like, this is just garbage. Like, the whole movie is a disgrace to fucking the to language. It's one person literally said that the Emoji Movie is a fucking insult to language itself, to the concept of communicating ideas with another person. The Emoji Movie is an insult to that.
Oh.
Because the whole, like, spoiler alert for the Emoji Movie, the whole fucking end of the Emoji Movie, the whole, like, meta narrative of it is this boy is trying to figure out the right emoji to send to a girl he likes. So the final crux, the moral message of the Emoji Movie is words are hard, so just send all the emojis.
But
Oh no, I don't have any of that, Renee. Like, I just have like my foot's really wrapped tight. Although the best thing that happened at the doctor's is I did have a Dave Chappelle moment. Like, if anybody remembers Chappelle's show and the scene where the sketch where little John went to the doctor and the doctor was like, do you do any recreational drugs? And I was just like, what do you find as a drug doctor? So that was a fun, you know, even in pain, you know, I have fun. So yeah, healthcare bills, dead neck. That's good. Trump is basically just gutting his fucking administration right now.
yeah, that's
So that's a lot of fun. It's great. It really is great. It's like, well, this is what happens. This is what happens when you elect a fucking buffoon. They fuck everything up. I know I've been doing less and less videos about Donald Trump, by the way, folks, but like, let's be honest, he's kind of been hitting like a pattern, you know? Partially that's because of the healthcare shit. They like he really wanted to get a victory on healthcare, but it didn't happen.
It's never gonna happen.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen, really. Yeah. Now Trump's trying to fucking go after a lot of the Republicans, like he's blaming the Senate Republicans, and it's like, look, motherfucker, you're not gonna fucking get any of them unelected and get people who are fucking more on your side, because a lot of those people are fucking in dangerous positions because of their opposition to Obamacare.
I know that as of today, Trump said that, at least he kind of like gave like a warning, so to speak, to Senate Republicans that the world is watching, as far as like he thinks that like the world agrees with him somehow, or they're looking at like our healthcare system and somehow like
that's like most countries actually have better healthcare system.
Yeah, they don't like what's going on right now with the Republicans trying to repeal Obamacare. Like they know, hey, like right. I mean, it's not good, but even the world knows that Obamacare pretty decent. It's not perfect, but you know, it's helping a lot of people out there. How about you guys not get rid of it?
You know, the only country that might be actually being like, yes, we want Trump to win on the healthcare issue is Mexico. Because I can see a lot more people being like, fuck it, I'm going to Mexico. Like, the healthcare is cheaper down there. Like, I know it's a bit of a roll of the dice, but whatever.
Hey, man, cheap pharmaceuticals, just walk into the fucking pharmacy, just, hey, I want to buy this, this, and that. I'll give it to you as long as you get the money.
Probably like, they don't give a shit about goddamn...
I mean, that's how a lot of people get roids.
They don't give a shit about... Yeah. Mexico, like, sadly does. I mean, to be fair, they've cracked down on it, but at the same time, like, Mexico has been kind of dealing with a bigger problem than the black market with surgery. The drug war.
I'm pretty sure they decriminalized like that nationwide is marijuana possession. I'm not sure if they. I think they've been playing around with legalization of marijuana, but I'm not sure where that's going right now. Pretty sure they decriminalized marijuana in Mexico.
Yeah, I think it's up to an ounce.
Also, Iran talked about.
I'm speaking of marijuana.
Yeah, Iran had been talking about completely legalizing drugs and making it kind of doing what Portugal's been doing, where they kind of make it so that like drug users go to like hospitals and like certain clinics to like get their fix and then like rehabilitate themselves. You know.
Yeah, it's like you sit here, you do your heroin, but like we're gonna like give you a program or something.
Because I mean, Iran is. Yeah. I mean, as far as like
we're gonna give you enough heroin.
And opiates, like
we're gonna give you enough heroin to get you it's smart
because Iran knows that a lot of the drugs that you see.
Like, hey, we shouldn't treat like if we're going after anybody in the whole fucking drug shit. We need to go after the dealers, not the users.
Right, and for them, the suppliers really, which is ISIS and Al Qaeda, which they don't like, because they're the ones that are
like
shipping off all the opiates and shit, all the heroin.
Then again, I don't like what happened the last time the Americans tried to go after the suppliers, because that's when we just started dumping poison into the rainforest to try to kill coca leaves.
We did that? I didn't know that.
Yeah, like that's why Bolivia really fucking hates the United States now, because we gave a lot of Bolivians cancer.
Oh shit. Is that under Reagan?
Yeah. Again, there's a reason why ultimately South America is going to be the thing that kills the fucking international like drug war, because pretty much all the South, because it's coming up next year is when the fucking UN conventions on drugs needs to be re-signed, and a lot of the South American countries are already like, we're not fucking re-signing that shit.
Fool me once, shame
And it
on
has
me.
to be unanimous.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's got to sign off on it. And, like, the South American countries have, like, a lot of fucking shit. They, like, not even shit you would normally
Not to
think
mention
would be
Europe,
a
like
thing
most of
that would
Europe
strengthen their argument. Like, look at legalization in the United States. Like, at the UN, they could be like, the United States wants us to fucking carry the burden in terms of fucking death when it comes to this war on drugs, yet they're legalizing fucking pot, and we're supposed to kill fucking pot dealers in our countries? Go fuck yourselves.
Well, to be fair, like the only countries that are wait, is
That's why
Philippines a
every
NATO
South
country?
American leader.
Is the Philippines a NATO country?
That's why literally every South American and Central American leader has come out, like, every time, like, they get out of office, they're like, the war on drugs is the single worst thing happening in Central America and South America.
Yeah.
It's the thing that is really fucking holding this fucking area and the continent back. I guess Central America is technically a subcontinent, like India. Yeah, I think Mexico is a member of NATO. Sammy.
No, it's Philippines. I was saying, which are not.
Oh.
Neither is Mexico.
Yeah, they're not. Philippines, like, they were. I thought Mexico was a member. I know Canada's a member.
Yeah.
Then again, Mexico was a lot more, like, it was unpredictable in terms of politics.
Let's see here now. Mexico is obviously a part of the UN.
So I can see why they were like,
obviously.
you know what, let's not let Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah, Brian J brings up too, like, when we killed a lot of fertile ground too in Bolivia with our fucking, like, goddamn. If I remember right, we were fucking basically spraying a variant of Agent Orange in fucking Bolivia.
Oh, that was totally a good idea.
Yeah, it was. And again, like, it's like with fucking, like, it's like with ISIS and Al Qaeda. It's like, I don't agree with those fuckers. I don't like them. But you know what? I get it. I get their grievances. I never liked Hugo Chavez, but I always understood where he was coming from, because if I was Venezuelan, I would probably be like, you know what, America, yeah, like, they fucked with us the most out of everyone. Like, fuck those guys.
We've explored the fuck out of South America like a shit ton. Like we've instilled horrible fucking regimes.
Like, I don't think I'd be a fucking terrorist or anything, because, you know, if I was exactly like how I am now, but I was just born in Venezuela or fucking, like, Iran or Afghanistan or something, I'd still probably just be like, you know, the Americans are pricks, but, you know, fucking, what are you gonna do?
So going back to healthcare real quick.
Sit down and smoke my hashish.
Bernie Sanders stated this morning that he is absolutely going to go to Senate and, you know, announce that he's going to bring out a single payer healthcare bill.
Yeah, that's not going to go anywhere though.
It probably won't, but like it's going to happen. Like I'm confident to say that. Like,
oh man, you know what? I kind of hope CJ shows up, because I didn't get to talk. I didn't get to talk to him because I know CJ, since he's a libertarian, he loves it when I bitch about the Democrats. Like, because you brought up like Bernie being the one champion single payer. Fucking, does anybody else see that fucking goddamn joke of a fucking, like, the better deal fucking bullshit they came up with?
No.
It's literally just the same shit.
Oh, right.
Literally just their same.
The one that Schumer
but they're just like,
about, right?
It's different.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, you have listened to none of the fucking grievances.
Yeah, that's the problem with them.
Like, again, I get it. Like, even though I'm, like, I still fucking hate what happened with Bernie. I get it. The DNC and GOP are technically private organizations. They can create whatever bullshit fucking rules they want. But at the same time, like the Democrats have been losing since 2010. At the fucking very least, they can acknowledge that there's a fucking problem with something fucking related to them. It's like, hey, we are literally in the worst fucking position we have been in our political history since before the fucking Great Depression. Like, maybe something needs to change.
They're probably banking on, and I really hate to say this because this is basically what Hillary banked on, and it fucked everything up. But banking on Trump fucking everything so up that they actually get votes. It turns out that doesn't really work.
Probably, and it's like that's a real dangerous game to play with America. Even if you are politically in the right, like, just, again, like, I keep pointing it fucking out. Look at every fucking midterm when there's ballot measures, progressive, liberal, leftist, whatever you fucking want to call them, like, left-leaning fucking ideas and things keep fucking winning on ballot measures. It's not, like, it's not a fact that the people who are voting are against fucking liberal things. Like, it's the fucking DNC themselves. Like, there's a problem there. The fucking goddamn house is rotten.
Well, there's also, the thing is, when you're like, okay, so how about increased taxes? They're all like, no. So, yeah,
Can't do that.
You kind of have two mutually exclusive things that people are supporting.
Again, like, some of that shit, like, I just wish, like, we just had a motherfucker who would just, like, not do any of this fucking rambly, like, just someone who would just come out and say, look, if you want shit, you have to pay taxes. That is how things fucking work in the real world. Look at fucking California before they fucking realized that shit, where they fucking had everything up the fucking ballot measure, and guess what happened? People voted for more stuff, voted less taxes. And then California had a huge fucking goddamn economic crisis that they're only now fucking recovering from.
Thanks to weed.
Well, it's barely any weed. It's mostly thanks to
That's,
people getting their head
did you
out of
see
their
fucking
ass.
the Republican governor of Nevada has done a complete 180 on weed?
Well,
what do you mean? Like he went from
he campaigned against it.
Okay.
He campaigned against legalization, but like it's like they've ran out because basically in Nevada there's some shady shit going on because they basically gave the liquor people the sole distribution of marijuana in the state of Nevada, and there's like I'm not like I don't necessarily believe this stuff, but it does seem plausible. There's some conspiracy theories that the main thing are intentionally trying to like fuck this up.
Well, one of the things that's stopping them from getting the license is that obviously marijuana is still illegal federally. So if they sign up to distribute marijuana, they feel that the federal government will go after them. And
that's probably the bigger
especially
reason.
with Sessions coming up,
the liquor
coming in
people.
and stuff.
Yeah, and also, so basically, Nevada ran out of legal marijuana.
Yeah,
and the governor declared
they ran out of marijuana in general because there's plenty being grown, but like you have to be you have to get one of these distributors.
Basically,
it could be a shop that grows their own weed, like next, like let's say the building right next to your dispensary. But in order to transport the weed from that building, like literally like 3 feet to your building, you have to get a hold of one of these distributors to go in there, get the weed, and then transport it via them to your store.
Did. He declared a state of emergency so he could hand out emergency like distribution licenses to a lot of the like medical clinics and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, because like a lot of people are like, holy shit, we can make.
Why do people want to smoke weed so bad?
One of
that's why.
It's one of the better
Because
drugs,
man, it's
in all
I'm not gonna troll
honesty.
you.
And I'm not just saying that because I'm a pothead. I like other fucking drugs. Like fucking magic
But no.
mushrooms are
Okay,
a lot of
there's
fun,
that.
but I wouldn't tell. And Nick, as someone who has or may not have done magic mushrooms, let's be honest here, wouldn't recommend them to everyone.
Let's not
Oh, yeah.
forget the nose
And
candy.
you feel like shit the next day, so.
Yeah. Even though
Not that
magic
I'd know or
mushrooms
anything.
can be amazing and super therapeutic, it's kind of like any hallucinogen. You need to be in the right headspace. You need to be in a good environment. You might need a fucking like a head junkie, like a lead junkie to fucking walk you through.
What's your opinion on LSD?
There's a
which I
lot
know
of
you
setup.
What's your opinion on LSD, which I know you never
I
done?
want to still try LSD, and I've done like the super like shit versions of LSD, but like never like the real shit. Like I've done like Winter Drop, which is basically like 1% LSD.
It's mainly sugar water.
See, hallucinogens don't really work for me because like since I have fucked up eyes and shit, hallucinations appear crystal clear, so I could just easily spot them. I'm like, that's a hallucination. Like, why are you crystal clear, Satan? That makes no sense. Everything else I see is blurry, you fuck. You're not real.
Because you're blind.
What if Satan actually did
See,
show
what
up and
really
just used
fucks
his
me up
Satan magic to you know, like
cure my eyes? I'd be like, holy shit.
just didn't cure
You
your
can have
eyes,
my
but he
soul.
just made himself clear.
Yeah.
So he's just
I'd be
fucking
like,
with you.
you're a real prick, Satan.
Basically, you're gonna manifest yourself. Make everything
And then he'd probably
clear.
be like, I'm Satan.
Probably, yeah. That's probably what he
Yeah. Be a bro. Yeah, like pot just overall, like you can overdose on it, but like physically, it's nigh impossible to do it. You would literally pass out, and your body would process all of the fucking pot in your pot coma. Like, I've literally have passed out because I've smoked too much pot before. Those were fun.
Yeah, let me look at the LD50 of cannabis real quick.
Like that is like a misnomer that like, oh, you can't, like marijuana, you can't overdose on it. Like, yeah, you can like literally any fucking chemical you put in your body, you can overdose on it. Like you can overdose
you
on
have
fucking
to, like
water.
ingest like pure concentrated THC by like I don't know a lot.
Not
Like,
even
drink a
that,
water
like
bottle.
just even like from smoking, but like yeah, like you'd
It'll
get
take
there
a lot,
faster
though.
by doing pure THC, but even then,
I mean, it's kinda
because
why,
of how
like, a lot
like
of people are-
THC is chemically and how it interacts with your brain, you're gonna pass out before you can fucking die. So unless you're just hooked up to a machine that constantly pumps THC into you,
this is
that would
pumped
be
out by the,
legitimately the best suicide machine ever.
Anyways, go ahead.
This
Nick.
is pumped out by Oregon. They did a research thing on apparently THC. Enormous doses of Delta 9 THC, all THC concentrated marijuana extract ingested by mouth were unable to produce death or organ pathology in large mammals, but did produce fatalities in smaller rodents due to profound central nervous system depression. The non-fatal consumption of 3,000 milligrams per kilogram of THC by the dog and monkey would be comparable to a 154-pound human eating approximately 46 pounds, 21 kilograms, of 1% marijuana or 10 pounds of 5% hashish at one time.
Yeah, it takes a lot of pot to kill you.
Yeah, literally, it's
So,
not
like,
like
even if you just eat a fuck
450
ton of it.
pounds a day.
Things I think you
It's
die just
450
like
pounds
just eating that much
in one
like
sitting.
substance of anything.
You'd have to eat 21 kilograms of like 1% marijuana, goddamn, like edibles, And you're not going to be able to smoke yourself to LD50 either because you'll just pass out.
Yeah. That or
And yeah, that's comparable to about a 154-pound
So
human.
as long as you're not super getting high operating heavy machinery or driving a car, which you should never do with any kind of drug, like you're really not like the worst possible like threat you'll have with pot is like if you pass out and like
Matt,
your bowl is still lit or your joint's still lit.
you'd have to smoke. A 154-pound human would have to smoke
Yes, Nick.
1.28 kilograms of weed. That's about 250,000 times
Challenge
the usual
accepted.
smoke dose. Matt, that's like
Nick, we should
250,000 joints. 250,000.
I challenge accepted.
Well, first of all, okay, so if each joint is 1 gram, that's 250. That's theoretically 250,000.
That would
grams.
be a great movie.
That's,
like two stoner friends.
Well, let's say on wholesale, like $10 a gram.
Well, the thing is, 50% of the weed is destroyed. Well, that's assuming 50% of the weed is destroyed by this burning and smoking. It's probably actually more usually, but
that's $2.5 million worth of weed.
Wait, what?
It's 250,000 joints, right?
Well, the usual smoke dose. I don't know what that is, but you have to smoke 1.28 kilograms of weed. So you want to find out what 1.2 kilograms. It's like 3 pounds. So like, let's look at
gram. At least a gram, maybe 2 grams for a big joint.
I assume because a gram is a lot. Like that's a pretty good sized joint.
Yeah.
So let's say a gram
blunts
joint
would be. You know what, Nick? Here's something that would be real useful. Like if you can convert the joints to blunts, because a blunt you use at least is an eighth.
Here's the thing about blunts. Obviously, you're smoking a bit of tobacco because it's giant tobacco leaf. So I think it's probably a lot better.
True. Yeah, Sammy.
To mess with joints because you can get a purer paper.
God, I love blunts.
Okay,
blunts are the best.
So let's go for some decent quality. It'd be what, 3 grand per pound, give or take?
Yeah.
Although, Sammy, one thing you have to remember too, weed prices are done by black market, because if weed was legal, it would literally be on the same level as ketchup packets at a McDonald's, where it's
right. But let's say you did this.
This is cheaper than
Colorado. I mean, you can get a decent gram for about $15, depending on the quality of the weed. If you want to get some really good shit, it'd be $20 a gram.
Well, if we're getting good shit, it would be 3 grand a goddamn pound.
Yeah.
So basically, you have to smoke $10,000 of weed, basically.
Right. Yeah.
Quick enough, and not pass out.
Then
I don't know, 20 minutes or an hour.
To do this, Nick.
Yes, we need to
do this experiment. If they could do an experiment where they get fucking magic mushrooms, the fucking religious leaders, we can find a way to fleece somebody of money to get me fucking a bajillion dollars worth of joints.
Well, 10 grand worth. You can petition the government to get a $10,000 grant.
I could do a grant proposal for
give us the weed.
No, I could legit actually do a grant proposal for trying to find out if we can make at least 1 human overdose on weed. I mean, I won't get accepted, but I could do it.
And again, challenge accepted.
Well, Seth's gonna be let's do it, and then use this to show why marijuana is to be illegal, because it kills. Marijuana kills. We have proof.
Yeah, it killed because Matt passed out while smoking it and asphyxiated.
I have a couple of demands, Nick. Though, if this actually did happen, I would want a giant cell like Magneto from the X-Men movies.
Oh, you want to hotbox the shit out of it?
Matt, it's going to be. Matt, I'm actually
Yes.
doing a goddamn National Institute of Drug Abuse Research Fund on this. Okay, like I'm actually filling out a goddamn
I'm just saying,
piece of paper.
I want a big giant plexiglass cell that I can hotbox,
Oh wait.
just so like one day you're bringing in like a camera crew and stuff, and so like the entire interior is just like smoking, and they're like, "Is someone
You
in there?"
open the door
And just
and
my hand fucking hits the window like a horror movie.
Oh my god, what's going on?
You know what? I might as well
It's like
toss
that
that in
man
there.
is still.
Thing so like
It's
if
like
you
that
smoke
man
that
is still
amount,
alive.
like you probably you die of carbon was it carbon monoxide? Yeah, carbon monoxide poisoning. Right
Oxygen
then.
tube up my butt.
What?
Or I'm just drinking that liquid oxygen shit that
Okay.
like you occasionally see them drown. Like it's like, look, we're throwing this mouse in all of this
What you could
liquid.
do
It's
actually
not
instead of
drowning
smoking
because
it,
it's
you can
just
vape it.
oxygen.
You can always vape
Well,
it.
yeah, you don't drink the liquid oxygen. What happens is, in your mouth, it turns into oxygen because it's kind of cold.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, instead of smoking it, you can always vape it.
Okay, what's the definition of new investigator?
Also, we could just pump oxygen into the hot box room too. Although that could just one day, like, just it explodes.
No, we don't pump that
I'm
much.
in a
We
pure
have to
oxygen
make this,
environment.
we basically have to make this like a hot box room with just enough oxygen for you to survive, Matt. Like, you're really gonna actually hate this experiment. Like, you might think you might like it, but
Yeah, you're gonna get sick of weed, like literally.
yeah, like I don't know if you want to go through this. I have to think of a way to word this that sounds
I just like what's that altered state? I'm like the fucking guy from Altered State. Like one day you just come in and I'm a fucking chimpanzee. It's like how the fuck did that happen? And it's like I don't know. I'm so high.
What the fuck?
we would have to have like the researchers like enter with suits through like an airlock chamber.
And then I just pick one of them up and rip their arms off. It's like no more pot.
Yeah, we
Oh God!
I
like
haven't seen sunlight in 3 months.
Fucking,
it's like the fucking. It's like when the Demogorgon comes over from the fucking upside down.
If you hotbox someone for like a month straight with just enough oxygen to survive,
also,
and the
I'm
rest
just
is
gonna
weak,
say this:
they
as much as I love Stranger Things, the D&D nerd in me was like, I wouldn't call that creature the Demogorgon. It doesn't have 2 heads. Like, if anything, I'd call it a mind flayer. Like, that'd be a better name. You know what? I'm sorry to fucking just segue into this, but like, knowing Wizards of the Coast, I bet you the creators of Stranger Things wanted to call the Demogorgon a mind flayer, but Wizards of the Coast was like, you can't do that.
Pay us first.
Because they're protective of mind flayers and beholders and displacer beasts and a lot of the unique monsters. It's really Demogorgon. It's not really Demogorgon. Like, anyway, sorry, Nick. Like, science, like, I've turned into a THC fueled monkey man.
Well, I'd have to write a budget identifying all the costs that are necessary and all that are reasonable. How much would a giant plastic cell cost?
I'd say
I'm not picky. Like, I don't want to be a bother, Nick. Even though I demand a giant plastic cell, I don't want to be bothered. So you can skimp out on like the cost. Like,
we'll get
you make it real cheap. Just get a bunch of Mexicans.
We'll get you like a little storage unit. We'll just get you a little storage unit.
No, I want specifically like a reproduction of the Magneto cell from X-Men 2.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna get it, so
yeah, it might be too much.
You're gonna get that storage unit.
Like, just ask Fox, see if they still have that set somewhere, or just hire the people who made the set.
I think I might just put you in a refrigerator and then pump the stuff in there. That's a lot cheaper. Well, you have to.
Refrigerators are cold.
No, we'll take the part off.
It won't be on. Oh shit.
But refrigerators are hot if they're not on.
Okay, we'll come up.
Refrigerators aren't. Look, they're not
Okay, we'll
good
turn
with
it on,
fucking
but put it on a low
transference of
setting. We'll
heat.
get like on 1 or 2 or whatever, so it's not like freezing cold, but it's pretty chill.
I don't know. I'm liking this idea less and less. Like, there's still a lot of pot involved, so you got my attention.
Well, the thing is, I'm trying to. I need to look for the limits on my expenses, and I can't include construction expenses. That fucks up everything. Maybe
Taco
I can
Bell is a
reword
good
it.
weed restaurant.
Well, Taco Bell's good for a lot
Like,
of
I've
things.
done a lot of drug deals at Taco Bell. Well, I mean, yeah, that makes it sound like I'm a dealer. I want to stress, I am not a dealer. I could never be trusted dealing, like, weed.
Do you think, like, I could email someone in Fox and they'd tell me how much the Magneto set cost?
Maybe. Or you could go into IMDb. They might have, like, a little trivia thing.
Yeah.
It's like, this cell costs, like, $10,000.
How expensive was Magneto?
Oh, yeah,
cell? That's
Sammy, since you're here, I'm legit fucking done with WWE. Like,
Same.
Jesus fucking Battleground was just...
Yeah,
Battleground was legitimately some of the worst fucking wrestling I've seen since 2000 with the dying days of WCW.
Yeah, all that talent, but nothing to show for it.
And
Like,
oddly, it's
WWE
just
has-
like WCW in that regard.
Yeah, like they have like some of the best fucking talent in the business today, and yet
Because a lot of the fucking Deadwood started leaving in 2000, so like that's what makes 2000 so tragic for WCW, because it's like they could have fucking actually turned it around. Like Nash was gone, fucking Hogan was leaving. Like a lot of the fucking ego people who drug the fucking company down were on the outs. So, but no, they also had Vince Russo. Vince Russo, like.
But you know who stayed to the very end?
Vince
Motherfucking
Russo.
Scott Steiner. And Ric Flair and Booker T. Big
Yeah.
Canyon was on the last Nitro.
Yeah.
But seriously, who's better than Canyon? Seriously, who's
Good old
better
Ric
than
Flair.
Canyon?
Disco Inferno?
No, it's garbage.
Well, I guess he was Hip Hop Inferno when WCW ended, so, you know.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Anyways.
Oh, you know who's better than Canyon? Billy Kidman.
Yeah, maybe.
The worst, like, one of the botchiest fucking people ever. Like, you know what? I know people love picking on Sin Cara nowadays, but, like...
Well, to be fair, that was
boy, Billy
Mystical
Kidman.
Sin Cara. Now it's Hunico Sin Cara. It was a little better. At least not as
Yeah.
well, here's the thing, Mystical was never bad. It was just he never got used to the WWE.
I'm gonna be completely
style.
honest. Is Sin Cara even in the WWE still?
Yes.
Okay, because I
man.
legit never see him.
He's on main event.
Alright, so he's with the fucking...
He's C-list.
I guess that makes sense, because main events like the show they show on syndication sometimes and on Saturday mornings on some channels, so...
Yeah. Actually, no.
But you know what? That's not gonna help you,
it's
WWE,
foreign
because
markets
the
that
audience
get-
is fucking old.
It's foreign markets that get main event on TV, but in America you have to have the network.
I could have sworn they had something on Saturday mornings.
Superstars.
That they'd have like one or two.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, fuck WWE. Like they're garbage right now. Like fucking, I haven't watched Raw in fucking months. Like so, I legitimately have no idea what's going on over there. And like SmackDown, SmackDown was my last hope, and they've literally botched 3 pay-per-views. Also, the storylines are just real garbage, and I don't give a shit. Like, God, like it's really proven my worry about fucking Sami Zayn leaving fucking NXT and Nakamura leaving NXT. Nobody should leave NXT, is what I'm getting at.
Actually, there's some people going back. There's rumor that after SummerSlam they're gonna do another draft, and they're gonna bring some guy. They're gonna downgrade some, well, quote unquote, downgrade some guys back to NXT.
They need to fucking. I just hope some people just leave. Like, just do what Cody did.
Yeah, but not everybody can do what Cody did.
Go to fucking Ring of Honor or New Japan. Like fucking Cesaro. Like Cesaro, would do fucking goddamn wonderful fucking things in either Ring of Honor or New Japan.
Yeah. Like he'd be welcome back with.
Oh, like, God, him in New Japan fighting fucking like
Okada.
Could you imagine Cesaro like doing a thing with fucking or fucking Omega?
That'd be good.
Because you know what, one thing I would do, like, here's something, hypothetically talking, if Cesaro did go to New Japan, what I would kind of want them to do with Cesaro, because I do think the fucking Gaijin heel, even though it's super popular, there's a lot of them right now, you know?
Yeah, well, that's the entirety of. Well, here's the thing, though. Like, Bullet Club, right? They're heel central, but at the same time, people like them.
The respectable. Yeah. I'd bring Cesaro in as like the respectable like Gaijin. Mainly also because like unlike most of the other Gaijin wrestlers right now, he's fucking not American.
Yeah.
He's Swiss. So like make that distinction where he's just like, look, I just want to fucking wrestle good. I was in WWE.
Well,
like, they didn't
Canadian,
want me to do anything over there.
Mega is Canadian.
Oh yeah, he is.
From Winnipeg.
Sami Zayn would be another one who I'd want to leave and go to fucking Ring of Honor or New Japan.
He's getting a push soon.
Sammy would probably be a better sell as like the babyface Gaijin, because Sami Zayn is just literally one of the most likable fucking people in wrestling currently, and they squander him. They fucking squat. Like, I'm not joking. Like, if you've watched me long enough talking about wrestling, you know I bitch about their mishandling of fucking Cesaro. Sami Zayn hurts even fucking more. Sami Zayn could have been fucking Daniel Bryan 2.0. Like, Sami Zayn could have been the person they were like, hey, we understand we fucked up with Daniel Bryan. We literally have a second chance here with Sami Zayn. We're not going to fuck it up. They fucked it up.
Yeah, let's change the conversation because we're losing people, I think. No one gives a shit about wrestling right now. Let's see here now. What can we talk about?
Like, there's 8. Like, we're doing okay. I want to talk about, because it's just, I'm so fucking angry at WWE, Sammy. So fucking angry. Because again, like, they have.
Rich will eventually die or retire.
They literally have one of the most talented rosters.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, like fucking God, it's fucking.
Oh, because I hope he doesn't cause a Wow.
He told you.
No, he was
you
talking
know
to
what
the dog.
Gang Beast is?
Oh shit. Mm.
Good job, like, keeping the conversation up, you two.
What? I kind of want to take a nap right now, so
Okay.
I think I'm gonna head off and take a nap, so I'm ready for the.
Look, there's 9 more minutes. Like, just.
Oh. Well, you know what? I want those. I want that hour and 9 minutes. Okay, how about this? Russia has expelled 755 U.S. diplomats in response to the new sanctions. Not that anybody gives a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Soon there's going to be no ambassadors in Russia, hopefully, because fuck them. Just cut off all diplomatic relations.
No. Fuck them.
You know what? This is kind of an early end, but it's.
Look. Oh, yawning on this fucking afternoon, goddamn Google Hangout like a pleb.
Sammy, Bradley says he's sorry for calling you a bitch.
Yep.
At one time.
Yep,
I forgive him.
When he was 5.
I forgive him. All is well.
See, I'm going to end this because dinner's getting ready to be done. So,
It's not going to be done for another 15 or 10 minutes.
all right.
So you
This is a real shit episode of Sundays with Napalm. So,
Yeah, it has.
see you guys next week.
Wait! Don't turn it off just yet. Don't
You know what?
forget.
It kind of figures like last week was a really super good episode. Oh yeah, D&D. I do do I have to remind everybody? Because I do like the video to tell everybody we're doing D&D. So
might as well. Fuck it. Don't forget Pathfinder on Savier's channel at 6 p.m. Eastern. No, we want to do a final word.
yeah,
I'll give a final word. Don't forget to spay and neuter your kids because we don't want any more of those little shits. Good night.
also, final word, bubble.